souls eternally bound together, or one soul inhabiting two bodies. Unmistakably they are the one created for us and with us, to help us awaken and remember the love that we are. The love between the twin souls is so potent and so strong that even if we are unaware of our immortal nature as infinite souls, meeting them awakens within us the knowledge that we have known them since the beginning of time. Our soul, which contains the universe within itself, has the power in a single instant to recognize its true counterpart. While the timing of this life-changing event may be less than ideal from a human point of view, it is nevertheless predestined. When we meet this other aspect of ourself in the fish soup of humanity, memories of real, unbridled love come rushing back to us, leaving us in awe and amazement of this wondrous person. We are simply swept away by feelings of recognition, belonging, and remembrance, of unconditional love, intimacy, friendship and passion. These feelings originate in the soul and spread like wildfire to the rest of the body. They are like the sun appearing after a long, hard winter, warming up all the unloved, hidden parts of our heart and soul, covered by eternal ice, never to be rediscovered, always to be kept from the light. Not only do they melt the ice from around parts of us that even we ourselves can no longer reach, but they breathe new life into a barren landscape and something flourishes. Every moment as we recognize the power of our closeness with them, not to mention its depth and beauty, we find ourselves blossoming like never before. The overwhelming feelings that they ignite in us knock us into another dimension. It seems as if the whole universe, God, has conspired to bring us together. All our feelings of not belonging dissolve in an instant in the most profound homecoming that we have ever known. We wonder at the magic of their touch, at how our minds seem to flow from one source, and how somehow we know we are bound to this person, to this soul, eternally. They fill up our senses, and every day is a blessing and every moment spent together a moment of freedom, completion and joy, where our heart and soul can finally rest and breathe. This ignition of the soul is as scary and confusing as much as it is amazing and expanding. Our twin is oftentimes the first and only person to ever have accepted and validated us completely. To the darkest corners of our soul, they get us at a level no one ever has, or ever will. Our endless soul-searching stops as we find ourselves being reflected back by the mirror of their soul. Driven by an internal confidence and trust, we share with them our darkest secrets, our deepest dreams and our silliest hopes, and they absorb and reaffirm everything we say with unconditional love. It is the purpose of the twin flame to awaken in us to the remembrance of our own wholeness. They are here to help awaken the love within us, and to set us on the path to becoming an expression of God's goodness, so that when we return to love, our purpose in life is revealed to us. As our love for them cracks our heart wide open and the light of our eternal soul shines through, we cannot help but recognize our own infinite beauty and light being reflected back at us in their eyes, leaving us at awe and in love with them and with our own self. For the first time in our lives, they come down. Unfortunately, more often than not, after an intense stage of togetherness, sometimes referred to as bubble love, lasting anything from days to a couple of weeks or months, our normal life seems to catch up with us, perhaps in the form of a relationship we had hoped to leave, pressure from our families, our own need to contain the connection within the rigid definitions of a friend, lover, future husband, etc. As we seek to balance this spiritual connection with our conditioned physical reality and previous experiences with what we thought love is, we start to see a widening gap between the two. The reason for this is that in the opening of our hearts we have come so close to God that only true love can withstand the intensity, and by contrast all that is not purified within us rises to the surface to be healed. We often find that we are simply not emotionally mature enough to deal with the divine stream of light which our twin unintentionally shines on us, bringing all our deepest secrets and fears onto the surface of our consciousness. This would require us to meet everything that arises with love only, and we can only do this once we have found our wholeness and connected with a higher power. We catch glimpses of just how deep an integrity and how radical a trust we are being asked to show to truly be in alignment with who we really are, but because it is all new to us, we feel fear and doubts creep in. Our mind, which holds on to memories and pain, has a very hard time comprehending these feelings, or how to deal with them. As the love calls all that which is unacknowledged and unloved within us to come forth, we remember the first time love hurt, and just like the fast signal from the brain to the hand to remove your hand from a hot plate, we react by pulling ourselves away. We hope this channel has helped you discover where to start on your actual paths. Please like, subscribe, share, and leave your suggestion in the field below. With all the love to you.